this step, we are going to see how to set up our search server. So let's start. So as you can see here, I have my search screen open. There's a couple things I want to touch up on here before moving to the next step. One thing I want to mention from the previous step, this invoke command, apologies, there is in the video you will notice that there is 2 brackets in here. We should have only 1 bracket, so make sure you delete that extra brackets for the command to work for you. The other thing we want to set up here is we want to make sure on our behavior is we set up the double click action to run the alarm command. So just make sure those 2 are set. Okay, so next we're going to add our search server. So we are going to click on our application and then add a new server, and then we're going to add the alarm and event server. We can give it whatever name we want. I'm just going to call it search server, and then I'm going to hit OK. Next we want to create a memory tag, and you will see here in a moment what's the purpose for this tag. So I'm going to call it search. It's going to be a discrete, and memory tag, initial value is off, that's fine, accept. Okay, so our tag is created, that's good. We can close now this, and now we're going to go to our search server and we're going to create a test alarm. So in here we can right click, add a new alarm, and it's going to be just a digital. I'm going to call my alarm just test. The input tag, this is where we're going to use that tag we just created, search, so it's going to act as a trigger for us for our devices. And in here I'm just going to say this is test this is test message. Okay, and then the other thing we want to do here, and that's what's gonna help us here, is add the FTView command. So what we want to do here is when we double click on this, alarm is going to take us to a screen. So the command is going to be just simply display just going to do like this. Display one separator, and that's the name of one of my displays. And then I'm gonna hit OK. I guess I forgot the severity, so I'm just gonna give it 800. It doesn't matter. Okay, so our alarm has been created in here. So now we're going to save, and we can close this for now. And then what we want to do is we want to point this to our new created server. So I'm going to double click on this and then go to event subscription, and just going to remove this one. I'm going to browse and add this one here. So here's our server has been created. Now to test it's working good. We click on run, and I can see it's coming here with no issues. So now that this has been created and it shows the alarm, we're going to integrate this screen inside our client in here. So to do so, we are going to go to our header, and simply we're going to add a button. So we can call it here search, and then in the action here, I'm just going to replace this search screen like that, and click OK. So that's good. Now we're going to save this screen, and then yes, and then simply we can go here to our client, our running client, and then I'm going to hit refresh. Here's our button showed up, and now we can see our message in here. Now this is going to represent a device. So now if we double click on this, now it takes us to the separator screen. So that's how our search function is gonna work. And in the next step, we're gonna see how to add the searched devices into this search list quite easily. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next step.